after tax is equal compute taxes. Compute taxes have a discount. Let's say subtotal is equal discount subtotal, comma tax rate equal tax rate. Is this tax rate here? You can do it here in the function. Okay, we have after taxes. No, this is not actually the after taxes. This is tax to charge. To be charged. So after taxes, it will be the discount subtotal plus tax to charge, and return this one after tax round times 2. Okay, we have our ground total. Yay! Now we're going to main. Let's compute. Let's test it because we did something wrong. And this compute tax and ground total. We have compute tax. Let's see how much we'll get in taxes. Tax, the 13% of this is $3.2. Let's see ground total for each basket. Let's test it. Here we see the ground totals after taxes. If you see it, it's slightly different than the subtotal because we apply the discount and the taxes. Okay. The final one. Now go to analysis. Analysis is a little bit tricky, but it's not that difficult. Analysis, you have 2 functions. The first one we want a breakdown for every category, how much you spend in every category, and the second one is you want to find which one is the cheapest basket. Okay, let's start with the first one. The first one will be the category breakdown. Okay, category breakdown. I have it here for you so I can do a little bit faster. We have category breakdown. You receive a basket, item will be charged, category discount. This one we have here. Okay, why we need this? Because we want to see how many you spend for every item, and for how many you spend we need to see the category of the item to apply discount, and if buy one get one for free as well. Okay, so how can we do this breakdown? To do this breakdown we need to first see how we're going to store the information. For this, the best scenario, and he also give us this hint here, is try to create a dictionary. Why a dictionary? Because in this dictionary I will have a key value pair. What is a key value pair? In the key I will have like the category and a value, how much I spend in this category, you know, and it will be like easier to store this information than with 2 lists or a tuple, something like that will be more complicated. Okay, so let's start. First we will see breakdown. It will be a new dictionary. Okay, we have a dictionary. So now we have to, for every item in basket, we have to make a loop for every item in this basket. What we have to do when we are inside the item, we unpack the item. So name, quantity, unit, price, category is equal item. So I unpack this element. I will calculate the subtotal. Subtotal of this item, it will be imported here because I already created a function from grocery toolkit.calculation import item subtotal. So it will be item subtotal. I will pass the item. I will pass item. I will pass the bag of item, and I will pass the category discount. Now we have it here in our function definition. So we have the subtotal. Okay, we have the subtotal. One now. So we need to check if in our breakdown, if in our variable to store our information, we have this category in this breakdown. Okay, if we have it, we need to update the subtotal amount. If we don't have it, we just have to create it and give it the new amount. Okay, if how do I put a category in breakdown, if we have it, we will say breakdown in category will be my breakdown category that I have before, plus subtotal. Okay, we can do plus equal. Yes, we can do plus equal here, no problem at all. Okay, we can do it just as before. I just want to do it here like that because I don't know, I do it like that today. And round, because remember, every time you need to return with 2 decimal points. Okay, in case it's not in the dictionary, okay, we will say breakdown category, we are creating a new key, is equal round subtotal. Okay, I know subtotal here came already with 2 decimal, but I just created again. I know that will be a little bit overwriting and rewriting the thing, but you don't always have control. In this case, you have control about what came inside, but sometimes you don't have control from this function because it's created in another place, and you don't know if somebody will change it. So that's why I always double check, let's say. And at the end, return my breakdown. That's how we calculate the breakdown for categories. Let's test it. Category breakdown. Import here from grocery toolkit dot analysis. Import category breakdown and test it. We see here that we in produce spend this, in dairy we spend this, in dry we spend this, in bakery, and for all the baskets. Okay, and now for the last one we have to calculate the cheapest basket. Okay, cheapest basket. This one is a little bit tricky, and let's see how we can do this. So def, let me find it here, cheapest basket, because I already have it written down, so I just think it will be easier for me. If I just do this, it will be faster, you know. Here, if you mind what is this, I'm just creating this because sometimes it's a good practice, like to tell your function what it will be returned. So here I'm informing, okay, this is my function and I will be returning a dictionary. This is my function, I will be returning a string, you know, that's what I'm creating here. And I just given some enters here because it will be easier to read, you know. Okay, the cheapest basket. How can we calculate the cheapest basket? First, we receive a dictionary of baskets. Okay, so we are going to iterate through a dictionary. To iterate through a dictionary is not the same than iterate through a list.